putting well. He said early on in the Open Championship, this might be one of the best putts he ever hit, that he was on to something, but he wasn't going to tell us what it was. He didn't need to tell anybody because he just showed everybody how good he was putting. At the Barclays, though, in the first 3 rounds, he had reverted back to the old claw method. He was sort of going back and forth between that. He wasn't putting particularly well the first 3 rounds. But whatever it was that he had at the Open Championship, it seems that on Saturday night at Barclays, he found it again. He remembered it again because he made everything and lit it up. Take a look at this, folks. I'm going to show you something. That's the angle that Phil Mickelson sets up with at address in his putting stroke. Then he forward presses to this angle. And then, as he makes the stroke, watch the butt end of the putter. It moves down to keep the putter head low. And then at impact, he's got a completely different angle. Starts with one, forward presses to another, and then has another at impact. Obviously, very hard to time all that perfectly, and it has led to some inconsistent results for Phil Mickelson. 2009, 2010, 2011, not good at all. Obviously trending in the right direction, 2012, 2013. But if I was trying to improve my putting, I'd say, who does it the best? I want to know who has the best statistics in putting. Well, Luke Donald is the best by far. Year in, year out, week in, week out, this guy putts better than anybody. If you want to see how he putts and look at the simplicity of his stroke to compare it to Phil Mickelson, it's very interesting. Look at the address line that he sets up with. But I also want you to notice something else. I want you to watch his head, and in particular, how it reacts to his shoulders. We're going to move that line away. Now watch his stroke as he comes back, and at impact, he's returned it right to the exact same spot at impact. But watch his head. His head rotates with his shoulders, much like Annika Sorenstam's head used to rotate with her shoulders, so that he's never blocking and his arms aren't running away from his body. You'll hear a lot of players and even some commentators talk about keeping your head still. Well, may it work for them. But I promise you, this works for Luke Donald. It allows him to release the putter. I got up this morning at 6 o'clock and went out to the putting green and tried that for a couple hours, and I have never hit putts so solid.
Wow, made everything, huh?
Well, I hit them solid. Sometimes they don't go in. But it works for Luke Donald. He sets up with the same angle, returns it to the same angle, rotates his head, hits it time and time again out of the middle of the face. And beware.